Hey YouTube. So I'm in the upstairs of my house, and if you know me, you know that I normally don't have a mess, but I've been building these cabinets. So what it is my wife sews, and she wanted to be able to have a sewing room. So I had bought that cabinet for, which I never should have bought, because believe me, stuff you buy today, it's unbelievable how lousy it's made and everything. But anyway, she uses that for the sewing machine, and she wanted to have more space for material and things. So I built all these cabinets, and you can see they're made with the red oak that I have on the outside edges there. And now I'm working on the countertops. So this is the first countertop I started for this little cabinet here that she wanted sort of level with the sewing machine. And I don't have a problem with that. I also changed this floor. The carpeting that you see there, the blue carpeting, was through the hole upstairs. Just to give you an idea, this upstairs is 40 foot long, but this used to be one great big bedroom. And it was fairly big, so you're looking at like 17 feet long. So, and there were two beds up here. So we took one of the beds out, left this bed here, and once I'm done making a mess, she's going to come up here and clean this. But I need to get the Formica on those countertops, and you know, working with Formica is not exactly the easiest thing in the world. It's not impossible, and I've done a lot of it. It's just I haven't done a lot of it in a long time, so I'm kind of going a little bit slow. So I need to put the edges on the countertop, and I have pieces cut big enough to go along the edges. So I'll glue them on. Today I got to put the side on first, the little edge, because technically you want the countertop on in such a way that the top overlaps the top of the stuff coming up the side. You don't want it like they force you to do today. When you buy a countertop that's pre-formed, on the far edge over here, you end up with the countertop is cut flush. You put this on, and this lets water get between it and the wood, and that's why you have problems with the new countertops, which I don't like, but they're made and they're a lot easier to work with than it is to make a new one. But anyway, I glued the Formica onto this yesterday. It needs to be wiped off. It's dirty from my fingers and stuff. But I glued that on there, and I'm going to trim it. I bought a router bit that can trim that, a new bit. I have bits, but wanted to make sure I had a new one that I could work with. So anyway, that's what I've been doing recently. So I haven't been anywhere near the sawmill, and my new sawmill that I bought hasn't come yet, so I have to wait for that to happen. Anyway, I just thought you'd like to see some of what I've been doing. So besides the floor and the cabinets, which took me, you know, quite a few weeks to build these cabinets, and now the countertop I have to get finished, and then she'll be able to work up here. And just to give you an idea, it's junk all over the place over there, because normally that stuff is, I shouldn't say junk, but things that are going to go in these cabinets. So it's been moved over there. I still have more Formica to deal with. I wanted to try and get a piece big enough to cover this entire thing, but I couldn't get what I was looking for. So I ended up, you know, cutting. What you're looking at there is actually cut narrow piece along this edge, and the bigger piece doesn't quite come to the end, so there'll be a seam in here. But that's not going to bother her, because she has a big measuring thing. I'm not sure what it is for sewing, but she's going to put that on top of the countertop there then. And then the only thing I have to do is make the doors. But I told her she can start using it without the doors on, because I'm really not ready to make the doors yet, and I have so many other things that I have to do that making the doors is sort of time consuming that I just don't have time for at the moment, so I'm going to get at it in a little bit. But anyway, I thought you'd like to see what I've been doing. So between this, the hydroponics, working on the vehicles, and trying to take care of the yard outside, there's a lot going on. And from up here, you can see my garden, or our garden, and believe me, it's nothing like what we would like it to be, because these are green beans and there's green beans down here, but you just can't get the time to weed anything. I mean, the weeding, bending down and being on your knees trying to weed, or sitting on a stool weeding, is just not easy. It's really a hard thing to do. But anyway, I'm just saying, this is what I've been doing. So those of you who watch my channel, and I do appreciate that, just hang in there and I'll start getting more videos up. So have a good one, guys. Well, I guess I gotta get to work here.